Hey, this is Boat Doctor again, back in this 27S glove box. And boy, the heater did work good. I had this out perfect weather. It was stormy that day. And there's some little bugs that we're fixing for him that, like I say, he bought the boat somewhere else. And I'm going to hit the toolbars. Media is up now, where before I was out here it was working, then it wasn't working. So now it's working. So we can hit the media, close. See, because I have the up here, let's close out of that. That's a tides, which is fine there, and media's off. So I can hit that and hit the power button. And that should fire that up, which it's doing. And that's your lights. That's your docking lights off on the side. Then your searchlight is up front. Boom, boom, boom. And that's for your seakeeper. And your radio, we'll turn that on. And then this would be your gauges. Typically, if you go over into here, you go home. And I did all your combos. Set up your radar, set up your autopilots, like right here. Boom. Then all your fuel flow works, speed works, RPM, trim, flow. I disabled your transducers when you're not on the water. You hit this one here, you hit transmit. Then you hit here, and then here's your cameras. See, now this one here is the front camera again. So we're gonna go home, we're gonna go options, source, main, alternate. See, that one's taking a while to load up. This here is beeping. You clear that baby out. Your tilt wheel, boom, boom. Heater, you go like this and see how that's highlighted. You hit this button here. If you hit this, you can change the temperature. You hit here and you hold that. See right there, and it says long press to start. I know it works, so I'm not going to do that. So we just go back here. That's your fan, and that brings back to the settings. And then you got your anchor light, which is back there. I already checked. Courtesy lights are the lights down below. And who's your daddy? Deck lights. You can see those worked. Bilge pump, yes. Macerator, that's for the toilet. Spare, wipers. How to get to this is up underneath. They put hatches, which is really nice. Anchor, that works. Start, power up. You hit this button right here. Power button, single lever, trim assist, and that will lighten this CL5 gauge up. And see how these lit up now. And then the heading sensor. See, now this is on. See, where before, like you say, now this camera's not working. But I'll go whack on it and see what happens. And then we go over to vessels. You can go to cameras, see. Then combos. There you go. I set all these up for you. Got everything working. You got your pan optics. See, that one's working, so I want to disable that one. Options. Turn that off because you don't want them running when you're not in the water. So all that's working. You even got Fishing 3D eye right here. Your trim, and like I say, autopilot, you can go up into there, kick that off. And then there's some fine tuning we need to do to this a little bit. Then you go over here, and trim assist is right here. You can turn that on. You can do your steering. I'm going to go back to regular on that. I had to go to heavy because it was kind of wanting to pull once in a while, about 29 to 35. Then you go down here, information, trim. That's how you do your zero out your trim. Software information, trouble warning. That's how you clear all your, like if you have a warning that came up. Go into here. Go up. Trip is your trip. Steering for lock to lock, trim assist. Off. See, and before that wouldn't have showed up. I had to set that. Device settings, units. Set all that. Boat settings. Right here is trim assist preset. I'm gonna reset that when I get up to the water. Okay. So we're going to, of course, again here, if this joystick is on when you hit this button here, and I'm going to fine tune that again next time out, which will be probably next week. When you have that on, as soon as you hit this, it's going to throw this out. But you got to remember, if you're on single lever and you're coming back to the dock and you need to use these to dock, if you weren't going to use this one, you make sure that's turned off. It ain't going to do it because it isn't running right now. And here's your lanyard. Of course, you need this lanyard in the back lanyard. Okay? And then that would turn it. You spin it this way, and that would do a circle. Go ahead, the head, back's reverse, hard over. That's going to the port. The other way is going to the starboard side. And if you're going backwards a little bit, you can go over and push up a hair, or spin the front a little bit just by twigging it. You can adjust your degrees when you have it on autopilot on the main, just by spinning this. Okay, so now to turn this thing back off, here's your media like what I had on here before. You can either mute it, come back on, go up into here, and then you can go to options, you can go to power and power off. You can go back, close out, and there you go. So we're off here, and then to turn the radar off, I'm going to go back into the radar real quick. We are stop panning, we're going to bring it back, we're at 1,500 feet, I run a half mile out. Trails on, we're going to turn that on, 0% auto low. Whoop. We're going to go wind waves will go off because we don't know what the conditions is right now. And then gain, we'll go auto high. We'll bring that so we can pick up more when we're out there. And rain is 0%. So we're going to go rain off. Okay, there you go. So that's set. So to turn that off, you just hit that. Then you go back. Okay. Then this back here. You just go like that. And touch this and hit agree. And there you go, ready to transmit. You just go that and hit that. There's your GPS. You go out. There's your camera. Front one ain't working, but I'll go and whack on it and I bet it works. All right, this is Boat Doctor out.